Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. We are joining the GOER 3 mission again, as it is about to make a 68.7 meter per second burn to put it on a trajectory to do a nice flyby of Callisto in, about 12 days time. We're about 5 minutes out from our burn point here, so we're going to go ahead and unlock our fuels and get ourselves oriented into the node. I really should turn SAS off for this thing to stop wasting so much fuel in turning around. There's much more efficient ways to do this than what I have established this spacecraft is doing. But I don't think... Oh yeah, we're pretty lightweight now. We've burned off most of the fuel in this spacecraft, so I don't imagine this burn will take us very long. I'll get us within a minute or so. Time warp, yep. And let's just go ahead and start to make this adjustment. Yeah, minute 30 seconds may have been a little underestimating. But, yeah. I think we're far enough out to where we can afford a little inaccuracy. We'll probably touch up our telemetry as we get a little bit closer, just to ensure a nice and low flyby, so we can get both high space and low space science around Callisto. This is another moon of Jupiter. Oh yeah, delete unclose. Thank you very much, Kerbal Alarm Clock. I'm sure that was necessary. Anyway, this is another moon of Jupiter that I have never seen in any playthrough of RP-0. Just, I mean, really, I'm you're seeing me do all of this for the first time ever. So if there's a reason why I seem a little awestruck or tend to wax poetic about all the absolutely gorgeous visuals, it's because I've never seen them before. I've made myself not look for most of my playthroughs so that I could enjoy that same sense of awe and wonderment that some of the people seeing the first images broadcast back from any actual spacecraft must have experienced. I can imagine. I mean, I've seen some pictures in real life, but this is the first time I've accomplished it in this game, which is, as many of you fellow RP-0 or RSS players know, this game is not easy. All of these accomplishments are certainly worth being proud of. Alright, come on. We'll play Chase the Node here for a second while I stop congratulating myself. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that node, and we'll relock our fuel tanks so as to not burn off a bunch of fuel unnecessarily. Alright, it does look like we have a good flyby. Oh, it looks like we're going to scrape the surface. Oops. We probably want to correct that. Alright, it's not going to fling us lower into Jupiter. It's actually going to push us out a little bit higher. That's fine with me, just so long as it's not giving us a plane change. So long as we're flying by pretty equatorially, and yeah, it looks like we are. I should probably correct this much further out, just so it costs us way less fuel. Maneuver, and we'll zoom back out and get focused back here on Callisto so that I can make these adjustments as accurately as possible. I think we just need to slow down a bit. Yeah, that looks like it'll do it. How close to the ground is that? 85 kilometers. You know, I think we can get closer. So what's that telling us to burn? 0.3 meters per second. Let me go unlock the fuels, and I will probably do this little bit of maneuvering from the map view. Because, yeah, just even trying to rotate the spacecraft is going to accomplish the same goal. Okay, yeah. See, that's why we turned the fuel off. But if I hit the RCS button, it's going to take 45 minutes to get there. So let's drag it in nice and low before it can correct, lock those fuels. Alright, where are we at? And our current flyby altitude will be about 70 kilometers. That's, I mean, based on the size of that, that's nice and close. I don't know if I want a chance going much lower than that. Alright. This is going to be fun. Oh yeah, I need to do stuff from the map view. Alright, our encounter is in 12 days and 6 hours. I'm going to warp us significantly closer, and then we will set up Flight Computer to do our scientific radio in, our information gathering. Because of the signal delay, it's a lot easier to achieve accuracy, even though I'm not particularly good at getting that at. No, I want a time warp. I don't want to set a target. Come on now. It's going to be a lot easier to strive for that accuracy. We're going to be in low Callisto space for a very, very brief amount of time. This flyby is going to take probably mere minutes. And the signal delay itself is, yeah, 10 days. Literally, like, the difference of an hour or so is how long we're going to be in Callisto's sphere of influence. Well, let's see. We've got Io and Europa. We need to get Ganymede is our last target here for this particular spacecraft. But we'll worry about setting up that node after this flyby. And like I said, I want to get it within a few hours before I start setting up Flight Computer. Because the closer I can get, the more accurate I feel like I am. 5 days. I mean, that's our signal delay is pretty intrusive, really. If we can just get it to within, you know, I guess I'm gonna shoot for around 12 hours, which is probably gonna be like here, maybe. I don't know. 2 days. One day, 20 hours. I'm very sorry about the dog. There's not much I can do about it currently. So, yeah, thanks for bearing with me. A day and 9 hours. Let's take that up a bit. 6 hours, day. Yeah, sorry. I'm really concerned that I'm going to miss this. And so I'm staring very intently at these numbers. Alright, come on. Alright, 15 hours, that should be good enough. Alright, we will... No, I need to be focused on Callisto, focus view. Alright, so... 14 hours, 54 minutes. 14 hours, 54 minutes. Flight Computer, if you please. Set our delay, 14 hours, 54 minutes. Actually, let's make it 53 minutes because it's going to take me a little while to cycle through all the things. As noted by, it's hard for me to zoom. So, move over here, please, Flight Computer. Log magnetometer. Analyze telemetry. Record. Log. It would be really nice if Flight Computer would recognize action groups. I feel like that would be super helpful. Because then I could just key up my action group that does all of these things and not have to go through individually. Alright, and I want to make sure that I can get all of those unimpeded, so I'm going to wait. That's 15 hours, 12 minutes, so that's certainly, well, 15 hours, 37. That is, well, I want to give us enough time to transmit everything. 15 hours, 16 minutes. If we catch it all on the way out the door, it should be fine, right? And we'll just try to do it in the reverse order. Oh boy. That dog's gonna kill me. So we're just gonna go through again and collect or queue up all of our science experiments for our high pass scientific sweep here. Alright, radioplasma. Yeah, we should probably not forget to get the telemetry analysis and the telescope. It seems to like to make me click on it twice. Okay, so I think I've got flight computer set up. Sorry about that bit of silence. The dog was legitimately going crazy. But I think we're established and we are ready for our flyby. So we'll just hope to goodness everything pans out. Oh no, is Callisto going to block our signal? We're coming in on the wrong side. Eek. Alright, well, not much that I'm going to even attempt to do about it now. It would be far too costly in fuel to come in on the opposite side of the planet, of the moon. Sorry. Yeah, let's see what the view looks like. I think that's our target. Really hoping. Oh man, flight computer. What are you doing here, buddy? Yeah, that's got to be our target. Coming up to within about an hour. Are we within the SOI yet? Not quite. Let's see, hour 10, 2 hours 35. So we're going to be in Callisto's sphere of influence for about an hour and 20 minutes. And boy, are we going to get close. Yeah, what's our periapsis altitude? Yeah, 70 kilometers, almost to the button. Not Io was by far closer, but this is this is about as close as I want to get. This seems to be a much more significant body. I'm sure it doesn't have 70 kilometer mountains. Alright. Sorry, I had to pause the recording there very briefly. The dogs are getting ridiculous. But, alright, so let's go ahead and speed this up and get this flyby underway. Throttling back time warp. Oh, come on. Really? Which one is this? This is my close experiment? Oh, no, no, no. Uh-oh. Alright, how far are we from 54 minutes? I can still key this up manually. Let's get rid of this. Alright, well, if we have one coming in 54 minutes, we have another one in an hour and 16 minutes. Oh, crap. Come on. Yeah, we can reset these, because nothing new is to be gained here. How did I mess that up by more than an hour? My god. And is it just me, or does that get all wobbly? That seems really weird. I'm very concerned that we might hit stuff. Alright, I need to have a more accurate depiction of our signal delay. So our current is set to 0. We're gonna just hit log radiation. Geiger mill at 48 minutes 30 seconds. Alright, so I need to warp until this is to about 48 minutes. I missed it already. Son of a bitch. Not going very well for me today. Alright, analyze telemetry. Log. Oh, crap. Log. I should have just programmed a signal or a delay. I don't know why I didn't. It would have been way smarter. All that talk about how using flight computer is way more accurate, and then I screw it up by 45 minutes. Really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Alright, 48. Oh, I did the thermometer twice. Orbital telescope. Alright, so here's hoping that we're gonna actually get this. Oh boy. 48 minutes, 12 seconds. Ah, God, that's more than a minute off periapsis. We might be out of the low science realm by then. I'm not sure. I don't know where they draw the boundaries for these things. But, at the very least, we can enjoy the view. Seems very rocky and dead from this altitude and this kind of approach. Oh, it's some very interesting craterage. So I guess I should look up some useful information or something while I'm doing these things, so I have something interesting to say other than wow. Oh, maybe that's our good picture of the day. That is a very nice one. Alright, we're about 10, well, we're 9 minutes or so from periapsis. I do want to get this flyby in as much awesome detail as I can. God, I hope we're not on an impact trajectory. Okay, no, we are not. And we do have signal. We are on the correct side of the moon. Fantastic. That's working out pretty well. Provided, of course, that we don't pile into anything. But we're going to get a very nice, very close look at the surface of Callisto. Just about 5 minutes time. And our relative orbital speed here is about 14 kilometers per second, which I have to say is the lowest we've seen yet, although we're still... Ah, good. Now we're getting some science. Hold on. Let's minimize this. Still seems way early, doesn't it? 48 science with space high over Callisto. That's good. Transmit that back. That seems random. That would be the only one that happens right now. Okay, well, we got Geiger counter space high. And there are specific biomes. That's good too. And the camera shift indicating that we are nice and low. We're still at 850 kilometers. We have a long way to fall. So I imagine this speed is going to start picking up fairly significantly here. Super worth the wait. Yeah, doesn't that totally just look like we're going to smash right into it? Wow. Alright. Let's see what Flight Computer has for us. Yeah, about 1:35, so we are probably going to be crossing periapsis here, yep, very soon. Oh, there's the better view of things. That's what I kind of wanted to take a look at. Wow. Doesn't seem nearly as mountainous or texturous as I thought it was coming in. I thought it would be a lot rougher looking, but really it looks like if you could manage the speed, putting something down here on Callisto wouldn't be that much of a challenge. You could land almost anywhere. The hills don't look too bad. Wow. I think we're probably on our way back up by now. Yep. Another 30 seconds until we radio stuff in. Hopefully we can still get some of this, yeah, just above the cratered midlands. Space just above the lowlands. It changed, and I was like, oh god, please don't go to space high. Please don't go to space high. 20 more seconds. Still at just above. 5 seconds. Oh man, I can't believe I screwed that up that badly. Oops. Alright. Yes! Go away flight computer. Telemetry, magnetometer. That'll give us 75. Telemetry analysis. Go away Geiger counter gives us 90. Telemetry. Gravity scan will give us another 75. Micrometeorite gives us 90. Oh, wow. Radioplasma wave scan, 135 science. I am not watching any of these to make sure they're actually successfully getting transmitted. That's what I need to be doing. 68 science, come on. 90 science added. Oh, wow. Oh, I guess we already got the temperature scan and radioed it in. I did hit that one twice. And gravity scan will give us another 75. Oh, we're still in space near. Dang it. Well, radio it in. Good enough. Alright. So, 21 minutes until we run our second round of experiments, and that should certainly get us in space high. I actually am hoping that doesn't put us out of the sphere of influence. Nope, that's 42 minutes from now, so we've got a good long window. So we can just let Callisto fall away in the back. It's been very nice, that very brief glimpse that we got from Solo. And hopefully we'll see you again. If not with this spacecraft, then certainly with another, although really getting rid of a 14 kilometer per second relative speed is going to be a lot easier than like the 16, 25 kilometer per second speeds we saw at our previous two flybys. Alright, how long do we have until we radio stuff in? About 13 minutes? Not a problem. It's been highly enjoyable. I'm glad that we got another successful flyby under our belt. Alright, magnetometer scan will give us another 40. Science added. Where's the rest of it, dude? Okay, it's coming. I'm just being impatient. My mistake. There we go. Alright. Temp scan. Radioplasma. Yeah, sorry. I still need to make sure that we're actually getting our science added. It hasn't done that to me in a while, but I do just want to make sure. 8. 36. We already got the Geiger counter. Orbital telescope will give us another 48. And that looks like it's it. Fantastic. That was super successful. I'm very pleased with this mission. Now we need to set Ganymede as a target. And I will probably do all of this maneuver noting off camera so as to not bore you with maneuver noting. I know how much fun that is, but we're going to shoot for Ganymede next. Hopefully. It'll be whatever we can get with the lowest amount of fuel spent. So I think we've just got 2 moons left to do for this mission, and then we call this one a complete mission success. So I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. Thank you so very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it, and I'll see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.